Hello, and welcome to this mental health hypnotherapy session for changing addictive personality patterns. With this session, you can begin to feel a new kind of freedom within you, a freedom that's calm, steady, and self-directed. You know, what some people call an addictive personality is not a personality at all. It's a pattern of seeking relief, stimulation, seeking escape, seeking certainty, or perhaps seeking intensity in ways that may once have seemed useful, but no longer fit in the life that you're choosing right now. And the great thing is that patterns can change. A path through a field becomes visible because it's been walked on many times. But when you stop walking on that old path and begin to use another, it fades and the new path becomes natural. And your mind can learn this and your body can follow. And you can become comfortable with the truth that you're not the old pattern. You are the awareness that can change. Now, maybe there's been times when something seemed to pull at you. It was as if a part of the mind wanted immediate relief, pleasure, or distraction. And another part of you knew there was something better, calmer, stronger. This session helps those parts come into agreement so that the urge to repeat old behaviours can weaken and the desire to live with clarity, dignity and self-respect can grow stronger. You can begin to notice that the old cravings are not commands, those feelings, not orders, and those old impulses aren't your identity. They're just signals, and signals can be taken in a different way. And as you listen to this session, you can allow your deeper mind to begin choosing the high road, a road of freedom, self-respect, and lasting satisfaction. And now you can settle in somewhere where you can relax for a while and remain undisturbed, and just take a few moments to get comfortable and begin to notice how good it can feel just to let change begin right now. And so as you begin to make yourself comfortable, take a nice deep breath in. Hold it for a moment and then let it out slowly, allowing your eyes to close as you release that breath. And now just allow your attention to move to the small muscles around your eyelids. Those tiny muscles have worked enough today, and now you can relax them so completely that they just don't want to work. Let them become soft, loose and heavy. And when you know that they're so deeply relaxed that they just won't work, and just test them lightly. And as you do, you'll find that they remain comfortably closed. And it feels so good. And you can just stop testing now and go deeper. Let that relaxation around the eyelids spread down into the cheeks, the jaw, the neck and the shoulders. Like the warm water flowing from a shower, flowing downwards. Allow it to move over your arms, your elbows, your wrists, across your hands into your fingers, flowing down through the chest, the stomach, the back, over the hips, the legs, all the way down to the tips of the toes. And in a moment, I'll ask your mind to relax even more deeply. And you may notice now, in a little while, that the body relaxes first and the mind follows. Or maybe the mind relaxes first and then the body follows. Whichever way works for you, the relaxation deepens now. And in your mind's eye, just imagine numbers beginning to appear. Numbers beginning with 1. And as each number appears, you can allow your mind to double its relaxation until the numbers just fade away to nothing. 1. Relaxing the mind. 2. Softer and slower. 3. Doubling that mental relaxation. 4. The numbers beginning to fade. 5. Drifting away to nothing. 6. Just fading to smoke. When the numbers are gone, the mind can rest. And every breath takes you deeper. Every sound, every word, every pause between the words takes you deeper. And the deeper you go, the more relaxed you become. And the more relaxed you become, the deeper you go. And now you can just imagine, or perhaps sense, that you're standing at the start of a quiet road at sunrise. 2 roads lay in front of you. One road is old and familiar. It loops around in circles, past the same places, the same feelings, the same promises that never truly satisfied you for very long. And you know deep down that you don't need to walk that road now. You can simply notice it from a distance, like an old film fading. The other road rises gently upwards. It's clear, wide, and peaceful. The air is fresh. There's space. There's a feeling of dignity. There's a feeling of strength returning to you. And as you step onto that higher road in your mind, each step allows your body to relax even more deeply. With the first step, your forehead smooths. With the second, your jaw loosens. Third, the shoulders drop. 4, the chest opens. 5, the stomach softens. 6. The hands release. 7. The legs become heavy and the mind calm. 8. The feet are steady and supported and you feel centered. 9. The body and mind relax as one. And 10. You drift into that deeper level where change becomes easier. Along this higher road, you notice a quiet place ahead. Perhaps a garden, a clearing in the woods, a place that seems made just for you. And as you enter this place, you can feel that it represents your deeper mind, calm, wise, protective, and ready to learn. There are colors, sounds, a temperature to the air. The light is soft, the ground is firm. Perhaps you can hear water moving somewhere nearby, steady and calming. And with every breath, you settle further into this place of inner safety and strength, where your old patterns can loosen and let go, and new choices can be formed. The unconscious mind can accept what's useful to you right here, right now. And here in this deeper place within, you can begin to realize that you're not an addictive personality. You're simply someone who's learned certain patterns of behaviour. And because they were learned, they can be unlearned. They were repeated and can be interrupted. They were reinforced and can now be replaced with something stronger, something calmer, something better. There may have been a part of you that tried to help by reaching for intensity, for comfort or reward. And that part was not bad. It was young, impatient, bored, lonely and restless. It was simply trying to make things better in the only way it knew how. When a part has been trying to help in an outdated way, it doesn't need to be attacked. It needs to be supported. It needs to be encouraged. It needs to be updated. And you can allow that part of the mind to hear these words clearly. You can protect me better by helping me stay free. You can comfort me better by helping me choose peace. You can reward me better by helping me respect myself. And you can excite me better by helping me build a life that feels naturally alive. And you can repeat within your mind silently and unconsciously, I choose freedom now. I choose freedom now. Let that suggestion drive deeply into your subconscious mind. I choose freedom now. And as that becomes true at a deeper level, the old urges can begin to change. An urge isn't a command, it's a wave. And the wave rises, moves on, and then falls away. You can watch the wave without becoming it. You can breathe through the wave. You can let the wave pass and discover the calm water beneath it. And we often believe that we have to answer every knock at the door. Every time a knock comes, we rush to open it. Some visitors bring trouble, some bring confusion. Some take energy and leave nothing useful behind. But a knock is only a sound. You're allowed to choose which doors you open. And you can just notice a knock, pause, breathe, and decide. Some knocks can be ignored, some will fade away. And soon the old visitors come less often because the house has a new owner. When an old impulse knocks, you can notice it and remain still. You can breathe and choose. You can say to yourself, not that way anymore. And immediately the mind begins searching for something better. Perhaps deep breath, water, movement, conversation, or rest, or simply the clean satisfaction of not giving in. Your unconscious mind knows how to select the right, healthy substitute at exactly the right time. And you can be pleasantly surprised by how naturally that happens. And now as you rest here in this place of calm, thoughtful relief, imagine two parts of you sitting in this quiet inner place. One part represents the old pattern, the old Paul, the part that wanted fast relief. The other part represents your wiser self, the part that wants freedom, confidence, clear choices and self-respect. And you can notice that both parts have been trying in their own way to serve you. The old part wanted relief. The wise part wants lasting peace. The old part wanted a quick reward, and the wise part wants a better life. And perhaps the old part just wanted escape, whereas the wiser part wants real freedom. And because both parts want something good for you, they can now form a new agreement. The old part can give its energy, its passion, and its intensity to the wiser part. And the wise part can guide that energy into useful living, into motivation, creativity, confidence, and discipline. You can move it into genuine pleasure and into calm self-control. And as those parts begin to merge within your mind, You can feel a new alignment forming inside you. No inner war, no argument, no need to fight yourself. Just one clear direction towards freedom, self-respect and choice. And you can begin to see yourself in the coming days moving through ordinary moments with extraordinary inner steadiness. You can see yourself waking up and remembering who you're becoming. See yourself passing old triggers with a calm detachment, noticing an old thought and letting it dissolve. See yourself feeling an old pull and feeling stronger than it. Watch yourself choosing the high road. The low road may offer quick promises, but the high road gives lasting pride. The high road builds the future. The high road says, I am worth more now. And you are. You're worth the clear morning, the steady mind. You're worth the quiet pride of keeping a promise to yourself. You're worth the life beyond the old pattern. Now just imagine standing in front of a mirror in this future. This future you has changed. The face is calmer, the eyes clearer. You stand differently. There's self-respect in the posture, a quiet dignity, a grounded strength in the way this future self looks back at you. And this future self says, the moment you stopped calling it who you are, it became something you could change. Just let that sink in. The old pattern was never who you were. It was only something you practiced. And now you're practicing freedom, calm and choice. And what you practice becomes easier. And every time you choose well, you let an urge pass and you remember your future. Your freedom strengthens. Every time you take the high road, your freedom strengthens. And your subconscious mind can now begin to connect pleasure with freedom, with clarity, with self-respect. It can connect pleasure with being calmly, powerfully yourself. And the old false reward becomes dull, flat and uninteresting. And the new reward becomes bright, alive, meaningful and real. You can enjoy the feeling of being free more than you ever enjoyed the old pattern. You can enjoy being in command of yourself, surprising yourself, realizing that the craving passes, the feelings change, the moment moves on, and you remain free. And from this moment forward, your deeper mind continues working for you, in dreams, in quiet moments, in ordinary routines. Your mind updates its maps, it closes old roads and strengthens new ones. It redirects energy and transforms restlessness into movement, emptiness into meaning, impulse into choice. And you don't need to know exactly how any of that happens. The seed doesn't understand the tree. It simply begins to grow. And now, having made these changes at such a deep level, you can begin to bring them back with you. Imagine once again that higher road stretching ahead into your future. And this time you're not just visiting it in the mind, you're bringing it into your daily life. The calm, the choice, the strength and the dignity. The new agreement within you. And now it's time to bring this session to a close. In a moment I'll count from 1 to 5, and with each number you can return more fully to waking awareness, bringing back only what's useful, empowering and right for you. 1. Beginning to return now, feeling steady, safe and calm. 2. Becoming more aware of your body, the surface beneath you, the room around you. 3. Bringing back that sense of freedom into the muscles, the nerves, the breath and the mind. A quiet certainty that something has shifted. 4. Feeling your energy returning now, feeling balanced, your body becoming lighter, the mind becoming clearer. And 5. Eyes opening, coming all the way back to ordinary waking awareness, feeling refreshed, grounded and alert. And even after opening your eyes, some part of the mind can continue to process these suggestions in the background. You may notice small changes at first, a little more space between impulse and action, a little more calm where there used to be urgency, more pride in the simple choices. And those small changes grow naturally. And from now on, you may find yourself pausing automatically at just the right moment. And in that pause, your deeper mind can say, I choose freedom now. The old impulse can weaken, the body can settle, and your attention can move towards something healthier and more satisfying. And each time this happens, the new patterns become stronger. Each time you choose well, you prove to yourself that change is real. And the more you live this way, the more natural freedom becomes. Thank you for joining me on this journey today and taking this time to let your deeper mind create a new direction. Each day offers another opportunity to strengthen freedom, self-respect and calm choice. And until next time, goodbye and good mental health.